Hey, sugars. All right, Merry Christmas. So, if you are tuning in and you may have caught my video that was on Instagram or Facebook, I'm glad you're here. If you're just catching this because it popped up on your feed and you subscribed, you like from my other videos, then welcome. How are you? I have so much to tell you for our 10-minute talk today, but I have to fit it in 10 minutes. So, I'm going to continue the conversation on why we decided to switch my son to virtual school. Now, y'all, I love education. I am an advocate for academia. I'm an advocate for young Black youth. I'm an advocate for primarily those things, justice. Okay. And the fact that my son was subjected, subjected to a teacher. I can't call her a teacher. She was the adult occupying the space in the class. Okay. She was hired to do the job, but she was not equipped or qualified to do the job. Clearly, she had a career change and this was something new. I'm not sure of what her pension may have run out, 401k. I don't know if her savings ran out or it was just significant life changes that led her to that occupation. But I knew after the back to school night, I was like, oh no, this is not good for her. And this isn't good for them. Fifth graders universally are nuts. They are absolutely nutty, okay? But in a good way because they're rambunctious, they are excitable, they are just intelligent, they have questions, they are active. It's a lot to deal with. And if you are somebody who has never encountered that, if you have not been in the classroom before or have any idea what you're going to embark on, honey, I just knew. Looking at her hair, I said, she looked beautiful woman, top from the top to the bottom. I said, now, baby, they're going to have this wig turned. This wig is going to be turned in a month. And I know they was going to have her running ragged. But how criminal is it to put somebody in a position like that where they can't thrive and the children are also suffering? That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me because our kids are in these classrooms with people who are not qualified to teach, have no experience, and they nor do they desire to excel in this occupation. They just kind of are there, right? And they're fulfilling a need. Now, granted, some people who had career changes and they're in the classroom and they're dedicated to children and they love children are doing an excellent job and they are pursuing greatness in that field, right? But those who just come and that's it, they kind of just do the bare minimum without even meeting the standards. I have a huge problem with that because these kids are going to be graded by the adults occupying that space in the classroom. And those grades are going to impact their lives and impact their confidence, impact their self esteem, and their academic pursuits. Those grades say a lot to budding kids, to these geniuses that have untapped innovation, untapped creativity, and unmanaged intelligence. But we put them in a class with somebody who is not able to pull a okay, I'm not somebody who's not able to do the job efficiently and effectively. How is that? I was just like floored. And I know a little bit about something just being an educator and being in the classroom. I was able to advocate for my son in during the back to school night. I gave him his teacher his scholar snapshot that gave her an overview. It's him on a piece of paper. It gave her the biography, his family life, what his aspirations are athletically and professionally. It gave the multiple intelligences, his learning style, his personality type, all of those things compiled on one sheet so that it's a quick reference. And if you want one of those, send me a message below. We can get that for you, because I'm also the founder of O Educational Solutions Company. And we do those things. Like, come on, we believe every child is a genius, and we help them cultivate that genius and make education relevant. Okay. So that's my shameless plug. Now, okay, back to the story. I couldn't I just knew that I was willing to work. And here's the thing, I was willing to work with her, right? Because I understood she was teaching math and science, two important subjects in two tested areas. So I was like, okay, I'm doing this not only for my child, but for the other children that are in the same situation. Okay. So I would send videos to her. I wrote letters. I would write a note, send a note with my son, take it to class. And since you all are learning about this, have her turn this video on to be an additional resource and just to supplement the content. They did it. Of course. And that's why we have to teach our kids how to speak up for themselves and how to have conversations with adults and not just take direction and take rebuke and take all of these punishments without there being some kind of mutually beneficial relationship between the person in charge and the scholar, right? But child, so that happened, and that's cool. But then I get test scores back, and I'm seeing interim reports, and I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the rubric? Where's the syllabus? What is your rundown? Give me the percentages for each of these components that is going to help you grade so that I know what's lacking. Where's the homework? Where are your anchor charts? Okay, because now it's like I had mercy and I was given grace, but now we're getting into the nitty gritty. Now we're getting into the part where my child is being graded on his performance, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, who's grading you? Now I know teachers have to go through reviews and things like that, but that doesn't usually happen until later. But right now, who's reviewing you? Who are you shadowing? Who is helping you in the classroom to make sure, knowing you're a new teacher, who is helping you to make sure that things are going according to plan? And who's grading you? Because there's no way she could give anybody a F, a D, not even a C, right? I think the whole class should have gotten W's or something, because you can't grade them when you're not teaching them. That's crazy to me. To still have the same standard for our kids to be able to reach these milestones and achieve certain things, but here we are not giving them the tools to get it. The main person who's supposed to convey this information to them, tell it to them, teach them, is not able to do it. So what are they doing? What are we doing? What are we expecting? And how would I be able to, and let me wrap this up, but I'll probably have I don't know, a workshop or webinar on this later, but how in the world are we supposed to just feel confident telling our kids go to school, listen to the teacher? And some of the teachers don't know what they're talking about. Some teachers get offended when your child asks questions or challenges what they think they should know. Child, it's a lot we got to fix. It's a lot we got to fix. But I'm going to do it after I finish my laundry. All right. But y'all have a great day. That was my little soapbox moment in our 10-minute talk. So I hope this helps somebody. I hope this will just encourage you and empower you to help your child and equip your child with the soft skills, with the confidence to be able to speak up for themselves. Because we're not with them unless your child is virtual, unless you homeschool like my husband and I did for a few years. If your child is away from you for 6 to 8 hours a day, they have to be able to speak up for themselves. They have to be able to know what their boundaries are. They have to be able to communicate. Those things are different. Those things are difficult when children don't know. And they just put all their trust in these adults who are supposed to care for them. But not everybody has the same intentions. All right. That's my 10-minute talk. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye bye.